Good morning, Steve. Good morning, T-Rex. Steve, we'll let you out a little bit later. We'll see you in this weather and more. Today there's a lot more than weather. Smoky sky. Glassy water. Gotta like that. No mow May has come to an end. I mowed it. It was 8 inches. I didn't bag it. Went over it several times to make sure the nutrients got down. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a glisten this morning. There's a dew in the grass. Really dewy. Clovers are really good for the lawn, too, by the way. Nitrogen. Birds are singing. Flag is still. Weather stick is pointing down. What's up with that? I think it's because of the humidity this morning. It's not a bad day today. High pressure moving east of us was strong enough for some record low temperatures this morning. 37 in Provincetown, 28 in Presque Isle, so a freeze in Maine. Still May after all. That high moves offshore. The wind comes in from offshore. Not the gusty northeast wind of yesterday, but sort of a lighter wind from the east and probably southeast today. There's a pretty good cold front coming across southeastern Canada. A few showers tomorrow night. Actually, the front has sped up. Okay, here's the national map. The front looks like it's going to come through fairly quickly late tomorrow with some rain showers in northern and New England. I know that it had some sleet and snow mixed in Maine, but looks like now coming in during the day, that's not going to happen. And that comes through tomorrow. South of that front, gusty southwest wind in southern New England. We should hit the low 70s. And after it goes by, gusty wind from the north. And we'll be back down to 60 on Thursday. So what about all those ocean storms? Look at them from the Ocean Prediction Center, all lined up out there. 1, 2, 3 from northeast to southwest, but they're moving kind of fast and flat at this point. That third one, though, in Florida, that bears watching. I'm thinking, are we going to get some surf? Let's go to the tropical wind field map. And those darker purples with the wind coming from the east to our south next couple days. But then the weekend, the weather looks pretty nice. That storm is going to be south of us, and we're going to have an offshore flow. There may be some surf. Guidance is pointing at maybe a 2 to 4 foot swell, perhaps. Did you see that? 2 to 4 foot swell, maybe about 9 seconds. So after the wind releases a little bit on Thursday, I think maybe we do get some pretty good surf in here. Those are my baby sparrows. I say my baby sparrows. Yeah, I feel like I'm taking ownership. So there's not a lot to hang our hat on right now. The weekend is looking good. That Australian model is still trying to bring us some rain on Sunday, but I think for the most part, we're in pretty good shape. Back to that Euro National. See the nor'easter there over Virginia kind of fading and gradually lifting to the north next week, and then going off south of Nantucket next Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's something to watch. With that cooler, drier air coming in from the north tomorrow night, we should clean the smoke out for a while, but it'll probably come back. So the sun comes up now at 5:16. The earliest sunrises are 5:06. Second week of June, so we're closing in on the solstice. Is that one of my babies? I'm gonna look at every sparrow and wonder if it was the one I saw born. They left the nest yesterday. So there's a lot to the and more forecast. Not gonna make a definitive call on a beautiful weekend till tomorrow. I'll leave you with some pea buds. Yep, peas are gonna come in next week maybe. Tons of dill, tons of lettuce, salad from the garden, until further notice. So I'm going to go in a little bit of a reverse order in my in more today. I usually go through the day and then show you the dog park, but the dog park was not a peaceful scene. I was up searching for my vernal pools and I heard this just barking and yelping and people yelling.
I don't see a lot of fights.
It only takes one. So I'll leave you with that disturbing part of the dog park first, and then go back and rewind to how the day went yesterday, watching the birds and mowing the lawn and the crows at sunset. Smoky sunset with Venus and the moon, right. Tonight, Venus and the moon should look pretty good again, setting in the west over there. Of course, I get that on time-lapse, surfskiweather.us. Talk to you later. And the state of the vernal pool, not quite a puddle, but certainly moist, not dusty. Pretty green, 2 inches of rain. We'll do that. Call this vernal pool B. It's higher up, but it's usually more wet. Sure enough, we have water. Good news. We get 3 weeks worth of rain in one day. Smoky sky has returned. We're kind of between pollens right now. This is our next one. Pine. I'll be using this tree as an example. That doesn't sound good, does it? I think everyone's okay. No, it's that shepherd. I knew I was getting away from that shepherd. Jake is his name. Yeah. Rex, stop! I don't see a lot of fights here, but there's one happening right now. That shepherd has been a problem since he walked in. It was just a fight. I tied up Rex and got us away from that guy quick.
I'm trying to fucking walk away. So shut your fucking mouth and let me walk away. Fuck.
Dude's got issues, man. Your dog's very pretty. Where's Rex? Shepherd was a problem the second he walked in here. I got Rex and went the other way. I think he's new. I guess I shouldn't have said the shepherd's a problem, because it's usually not the dog, right? All the rest of us getting along, no problem. One bad apple, as they say. I think the shepherd went after that one right there. Now, Rex is no angel, but I can control him for the most part. Oh boy, here he comes, walking his dog like a baby. I don't know what to think. I'm no dog trainer, but I knew that was bad news from the very beginning. We're out of here, Rex. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so he's confronting them now. Nope, just walked right through there, no problem. Let's go, Rex. Dude is still yelling. He's turning around and yelling at them. He's a big guy, too. Yeah, I'm backing up. A little midday out the door with the cats. Why not? Steve and Mitt. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mitt. What's out there? What do you see? See that no mow May has ended. Cut it tall and I didn't bag it. Good compost. Good tanker. A lot of wind, chill today. Wind from the northeast. What's that say? FPS tankers and tugs, and I don't know whose drone, but there's a drone going by. Probably Christians. Didn't get to all the grass yet. And the birds have flown the coop. Mitt, where are you going? Always an adventure. Hear them. Hear the peeping. So they were born 12 days ago. How long does it take a sparrow to leave the nest? 12 days. They consider me a godfather. They're around. Let me see. Oh, there was a bird there. Mummy sparrow. Just put some food in. Bridge going up. Shuttle coming out. Never got the tally on the weekend rain up here. In Dennis, it was 1.54. Come on. And over an inch. So you gotta take out the inch. Drop that. And then with one hand, I don't think I can do it. Try and pour the rest in there. I'll have to cut and get back to you. And the answer is 1.96. That's some other bird right there. Where are the babies? They flew the coop. And just to conclude our and more for today, I don't want to leave you on that note from the dog park. Pretty grass, huh? I mowed it like 3 times because I did not bag it and it was 8 inches tall. So I just shredded it, and that's all nutrients now. And how horrible are those fires? Makes for an interesting sunset, but jeepers creepers. Anyhow. There's a slight chance that's one of the 12-and-a-half-day-old sparrows. Can anyone tell me? Come on, sing again, Between Jets. Thank you. All right, so we'll leave it on a positive note. Believing that's one of the babies that survived. And the crows, proud of the new brood, cannot be ignored. Edgar Allan Crow.
How's your day?
Never boring.
Me too.
And you? Did you muck any stalls today?
Today was not a mucking day.
Diver? Saw a fight at the dog park today.